Awesome guys for tuning in. What can you consider when picking the best possible gaming monitor? Today we're going to look at an LG UltraGear, the 34GN850. As you can see here, very fancy, little bit more premium gaming monitor from LG. And one special thing about it is, as you can see here already, it has a very high refresh rate. That makes it particularly interesting for gamers, plus a bunch of other features that this monitor has. And I'm also going to give you some general advice, what you can consider when picking the best gaming monitor. Awesome for tuning in. Let's get rolling.
And very exciting to have this LG UltraGear specific gaming monitor with an IPS panel for testing on my desk right here. Quickly looking into the box, we can find this black box with the accessory package, and I would suggest we quickly peek in there, and what we find is obviously power supply and power cord, the HDMI cable, which I would recommend you to maybe not use, but instead go like the manufacturer recommends for the DisplayPort, because that simply can carry a higher frame rate. And also we have the USB uplink. Now you can confirm that everything is included with your accessory box, the power supply, the HDMI, the DisplayPort like I recommended, and the USB uplink. Moving on to quickly taking the unit out of the box and assembling it. Carefully place that on your desk. Remove the packaging material and very nice red accents here. You just clip that into place, and then on the bottom part with 2 screws, this is double secure. You fixate it by hand and then take a screwdriver and make sure it's snug fit. And with that, we can raise up the monitor and get ready to do the review, guys.
Why do I like this? First of all, there are different panel types, as you can see here, and this is not a twisted pneumatic, it's not a vertical alignment, but it is an IPS panel. And yeah, that reflects already to the very nice viewing angles and rich colors and color stability. My recommendation is always, if you want the best possible monitor, consider an IPS panel. Those are my favorites. Yes, I had bigger monitors before, like for example the Samsung. That was a 32x9, very massive. However, the Samsung, while also very nice, it had a variable alignment panel, and I much prefer these IPS panels like the LG UltraGear. And essentially what a monitor like that gives you is to the left a little bit extra space, and to the right a little bit extra space. Then you have models that have the curvature like this gaming one, and maybe if you do more office tasks, maybe you have a flat one. That's a matter of preference, but I want to bring your attention to this overview down here. Let's say you have 60 Hertz, and then you go down all the way to, let's say, 120, 144 Hertz or higher. And correspondingly, you also have the different resolutions. The bigger the display, the higher the resolution, and the higher the frame rate, the more resources your computer needs to have. Here is my example. I'm running this with our Radeon RX 580 with 8 GB of video memory. That works very nicely. This is not like a 4K or 5K resolution. However, it's like I said, in the middle. It's a perfect ratio. Everything is super sharp. If it were a 5K display, if I show this to you in the bottom below, you would have to have the enormous computer. So this is a good monitor that does everything it needs to do, in my opinion, to deliver a superior gaming experience. Hence, we're going to make a quick time jump right here into this fancy research facility where some secret projects go on and where I'm not supposedly very welcome. So guys, this is really, I'm just almost blown away. When I started to game, we did not have these kind of monitors. The colors are amazing, the frames are super fast, and I mean, what more do you ask for in a system like this? And it might sound as if I'm exaggerating a little bit, but you have the extended screen space. You have the curvature, which makes it immersive. You see everything is super nice and crisp. The colors look great. And I'm enjoying this a lot to play on these displays. And I remember once I started playing on ultra-wides, and then I went back to a normal 16:9. I was like, oh no way, you can't go back. So if you're a serious gamer, then this is a must. It's 21:9 curved ultra-wide Wonderful. So my conclusion is this LG UltraWide gaming monitor really hits the sweet spot when it comes for the majority of users, in my opinion. Why am I saying this? Obviously, it's a curved monitor. It has the 21:9 aspect ratio, so it's much wider than the normal 16:9 aspect ratio. It has the high frame rate and it has the IPS panel, so it checks actually a lot of boxes. Now, granted, to give you an overview again here in the sidecar, there are a lot of different UltraGear models. That's why I'm making these videos, so that you can pick the best monitor according to your budget and your needs. There are cheaper LG UltraGears that, depending on how low the resolution goes, I would not necessarily maybe recommend. This is perfect. It strikes the balance, and obviously there are even more expensive and pricier ones. But if you get like into this 4K and 5K with displays this big, while at the same time having like 144 Hertz or even higher, then that's in my opinion, a lot of computer systems cannot even render that power, or sometimes even the DisplayPort cable might be constrained on how much data it can carry. So this is the perfect middle ground in my opinion, and that's why I think this is the best seller candidate. Guys, terrific for tuning in. Let me know what other monitors you want to see, and I see you as a subscriber and in the next video. Bye.
And because you just watched one of my reviews, you might also be interested in comparing the products that I just showed you against, for example, this LG UltraWide 4K monitor, which is a 21:9 aspect ratio. So normally the displays all have 16:9, but the UltraWides give you some extra flexibility, and especially the curved ones are great for gaming, but I'm more a video editing guy. Awesome for tuning in. I see you as a subscriber, and in the next video. Take care.